There was something I actually had planned to say before we started recording this, and I can't remember it. But what I do remember is to ask you to please follow us on our social media accounts. And if there's anything you'd like us to talk about, let us know on Discord or those social media accounts. Do whatever you want. We don't really care. You're adults. Hopefully, if you're watching this, this is not for children. Be advised.
Are back.
We are back to episode 57 of Reality. 57. I'm John.
59.
57.
I'm the other guy.
And you are 57, aren't you?
I'm getting there. I'm
Yes.
close.
SOB.
Closer than anybody else.
So how have you been this week,
Fine.
Michael? Okay. And
Last DLC for Destiny 2 came out, so I've just been playing that, been zoning out and playing that. And
no one cares.
Diablo 4 update came out. Check it out.
Nice.
It's really good. Anybody that likes Diablo?
I've been still playing Multiverses pretty heavy. I got the Joker, and I have purchased the Killing Joke skin variant, whatever. So if you know, you know.
Yep.
Pretty effed up, but also awesome. Awesome comic. And I've
arguably one of probably the best graphic novels.
Oh, absolutely.
Like
absolutely.
top 5.
And I chose him to play it the other day, and Katie goes,
I'm a Marvel fan, by the way, and I'm admitting that.
I chose the skin the other day, and Katie goes, is that like Joker on vacation? I go, sorta.
Sure.
Sure.
His version of vacation.
I was like, it's actually pretty messed up. She's like, okay.
Yeah, he would consider that a vacation.
Yeah. I've also been playing Star Wars Hunters, which I mentioned right before we started.
Right.
It's a free-to-play 4 versus 4 shooting arena, whatever you want to call that, battle arena game.
Yeah.
It's on Android, Apple, and Switch. Been having I have a good amount of fun playing with my friend Trey. Shout out.
It'd be interesting to see how these new arena shooters coming out, because PlayStation's got a new one coming out called Concord.
Okay.
You got the Marvel Rivals one.
I'm really excited about that. That one looks incredible.
I'll definitely try that one out.
Hell yeah.
And then you got the Star Wars one. So I want to know if, are they gonna? Do they have longevity, or is just Overwatch just already cornered the market and there's no room?
Well, I think that each of these will bring their own twist to where, again, just there's been one episode that we've gotten in these 57. There's been one.
There's been one.
You fucker.
It's a special one.
What were we talking about? Oh, I mean, I think that
is there room?
Yeah, I think that each of these, like with the Star Wars and the Marvel, that they will take some artistic creativity.
Right.
Is that the right?
No, you're right.
And make it their own. And I think that, they both of those especially have a fan base to where they will be successful.
Right.
Even if it's not at first, like if it's a buddy release or whatever, right. I mean, they'll still have a decent following that are faithful to the, galaxies or whatever.
Yeah, Star Wars has been some hot water right now on Twitter, because of Acolyte. And, I haven't seen it yet. I'm done with the Star Wars thing, not just because I hate it. I love Star Wars,
Same.
Honestly, I got the first 6 episodes. I'm happy. I'll leave it at that,
Yeah. That's fair.
I got Kenobi.
Kenobi
Some people didn't like it. I enjoyed it. I thought it was great. We've got Rogue One.
It. Yeah.
Parts of Solo. I'm
Donald Glover.
I'm good.
One of them.
I'm good. I got Mandalorian. I'm good. You guys can have your version of Star Wars. Enjoy it.
Yeah.
Whatever. I'm not watching any more Star Wars
stuff.
No
more Star Wars stuff for me.
I'll check out the Mandalorian movie when it comes out.
Hell yeah.
But I've got my Star Wars stuff. I'll enjoy it. You guys do your thing.
Cool. We'll be over here enjoying stuff that may or may not be good.
And I'm sure there's things we'll be able to, agree on about certain things we like, but I'm tired of getting angry and stressed out about Star Wars.
I'm definitely disappointed on.
Yeah, I'm very disappointed, especially in Acolyte. But like I said, not for me.
Yeah,
wasn't a show made for me. They're specifically going for another audience. Fine, if you want to, expand your viewer base, that's fine. Whatever.
do whatever you want to do.
Whatever you want to do. Just every once in a while, throw a bone to the the old school fans.
Yeah.
Throw something cool like Mandalorian or whatever.
Kenobi season 2.
Kenobi season 2, we'll be happy with that. That's fine.
Yeah. Kenobi and Vader, Buddy Chronicles.
Don't tease me. It sounds corny, but I watch it.
You and me and you. Da, ba, ba, da, ba, da, 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 da.
They hash old things and they go on this buddy comedy trip, but then at the end, Vader ends up hating Kenobi again.
Kenobi!
It's like, I'm gonna kill him. I have a feeling I'm gonna kill this guy someday.
This guy. So a couple of stories I have. Oh, I'm talking like Yoda. A couple of stories I have. So, did you watch House of Dragon?
Everybody keeps telling me to watch that. Kids at work are like, bro, please watch.
You haven't watched it?
No. Well, they said it's good.
Well, yeah, and season 2 is about to come out. It's actually going to come out June 16th, which is the day after this episode comes out.
Okay.
But Katie was trying to ask me when it comes out, but she couldn't think of the name of the show, and she accidentally called it How I Met Your Dragon.
Okay. That's funny.
She was like, but the thing is, I was thinking of like
How I Met Your Dragon.
But she was like, what was that one show? I was like, that one movie. I'm like, How to Train Your Dragon. She was like, that's what I was thinking of. I was like, but you got confused with How I Met Your Mother.
The first one, I guess you can call it that. How I Met
Your Dragon.
That's funny. I like that one. That's a good title.
Another quick marriage story.
Yeah.
Sorry, honey. Well, this isn't bad. Well, so like the other day we're on lunch and we went to Portillo's and we came back and we're in the lunchroom and somebody was making coffee on the Keurig. And you know how that sounds, right?
Right.
Like,
terrible. It's terrible.
And she's mid-bite and I'm like, yeah, that's how it sounds for me too. And she's like, can we not talk about this right now? I'm like, oh, I forgot that it bugs other people. It doesn't bug me. My bad.
It doesn't bug me.
Yeah.
I'm used to it.
Yeah, I mean that's a common occurrence.
That's so funny.
I'm like, sorry, like it's just like this the sound of whenever I make my own cup, it's just what I'm gonna be making in like 5 minutes.
I drink coffee occasionally, tea and coffee, but I drink instant, and I always get looked at weird when I do it. They're just like, oh, just hot water and some coffee. What's wrong with that? Is it gross? Yes.
Well, then,
does it give me energy? Yes. That's the point.
Do I regret it? Absolutely.
Later on the toilet.
Do I do a split? You bet.
Do I paint the toilet? Yes, but I can work.
But at least sometimes the bowl's all one color.
Right. At least
all one shade of
consistency, guys.
But whenever there's different spets,
I need some consistency in my life.
There's concern.
There's concern. Speaking of prequel series,
yeah.
You have the House of the Dragon, which I will be watching.
It's so good.
I'm going to make time to watch it.
And it has Matt Smith in it.
I heard Matt Smith steals the scene every scene he's in.
He's great.
I love.
He's an ass.
That universe.
Yeah.
And you know what?
So good.
The last season from the original show really left a bad taste in my mouth, but I think I'm going to push through it. I'm going to push through it. I'm going to be like,
push through it because this will make you forget.
But but since we're on the topic of
prequels,
prequel series,
yeah. Again,
I want to talk about real quick. Mm-hmm. The same way I am with Star Wars now. It's the same way I am with Lord of the Rings.
I haven't cared about Lord of the Rings in a minute.
I'm never going to watch Ring of Power. I gave the first 2 episodes a chance. They were a travesty. From what I'm seeing, from reading the synopsis, they continue to they take too much creative liberty, and they think because they have the go-ahead from J.R.R. Tolkien's
mama,
son, they think it's okay to change a lot of the groundwork he made. It's whatever. We got Lord of the Rings. We have The Hobbit. I'm happy. I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good. Got the books. Maybe I'll go back one of these days if I want higher than a 2-digit IQ. Maybe I'll go back and read a book. But
we have the games.
We have the incredible GameCube, Xbox games from back in the day.
Yeah.
I'll play
the wall,
or that great PC game, which by the way still has a lot of people playing it, called War in the North. Great game, awesome co-op game. I'm just gonna play that, or Lord of the Rings Online, mm-hmm. Great MMO, still my top 5 MMO.
Or the new Gollum game.
Right. You guys, again, you guys are trying to reach a different audience. Go ahead. I'm gonna give Amazon a pass because Amazon makes great shows. Fallout. The Boys.
Happy Shiny People.
I don't know what that is.
It's about the Duggar family.
Invincible. What's that one with that female comedian? I forgot her name. I binged her show when it first came out.
Good job.
Damn it. Okay. Miss Mabel?
The Marvelous
Miss Mabel? I think that's what it is.
I haven't watched it, but I saw
hilarious. Hilarious woman. She reminds me of Joan Rivers. I love Joan Rivers. Rest in peace. But so I'm gonna give them. They make more good stuff than they make bad stuff. So I'm gonna give them a pass. That's fine. Do your own thing. Netflix, man, they announced that's gonna be the last season for The Witcher.
Wow. Oh well.
It was so bad. Talking about.
Has it come out yet? The new
series
season?
Again? No. So far, it's just the first season is the only good one. After that, it just went downhill. It was so bad, Henry Cavill left.
Yeah.
He refused to film anymore and got out of his contract. But that's okay, because guess what?
What?
He's going to be a producer and one of the lead actors for Warhammer. Right. He just signed a multi-million-dollar deal with Amazon, by the way, to make a Warhammer show. So I'm excited about that. It's going to be great. But real quick, I want to ask you, PlayStation, right? Which one's more iconic? And I think we're not going to have the same decision here, but Uncharted.
Okay.
God of War.
Okay.
All of them. Okay, I'm talking the original God of War, the newer ones, all of them, all the Uncharted. Who do you think was a more iconic series?
For me, it's God of War.
Okay, I figured you would pick.
I've played one Uncharted game. I've played a couple of God of War games. But
just the newer ones.
No, I mean I played the original God of War on PS2.
Right.
I think I might have played part of the second one. I feel like I definitely played. Was it Chains of Olympus on PSP?
Love that game.
I'm fairly certain I did. But with all the PSP games, like I see like covers when I'm looking at like bombs or whatever. I'm like, oh yeah, I remember that.
Yep.
So like I'm pretty sure I did. And then I've played a little bit of the newer God of War, this first one.
Okay.
So I'm going with.
I can respect that, and I think a lot of people would pick that too, mainly because God of War is fresh on their mind. You got 2 critically acclaimed games, won a ton of awards, amazing cast, amazing graphics,
right?
Great stories, a lot of fun. It's not necessarily super hack and slash. There's more strategy to it, but it still kept that old hack and slash nature that I do love. Chains of Olympus has got a soft spot. It's got a special place in my heart. Chains of Olympus.
In your tuchus, yeah.
I play PSP is a great system. I'm so mad. PSP 2. We need it, guys. PSP 2, please.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna pick Uncharted, and the reason why I'm gonna pick Uncharted is because I grew up watching Indiana Jones.
Okay.
I love those corny early 2000s Tomb Raider movies. And you're taking best of those 2 worlds and you're putting them into one, and you get Nathan Drake and his stories.
That's fair.
And I remember playing Uncharted 3 just so many times within the year it released on PlayStation 3. It was just an incredible game, and I have to pick it because I'm just a huge sucker for action adventure.
Yeah.
I love mythology and I think it's fun, but people might shoot me for this, but I think God of War was better previously. When it was just a beat 'em up, when it was just a hack and slash.
Yeah. Well, I mean that I don't think you're necessarily wrong for that.
Yeah.
I will say, as for you going for Uncharted, I know that you're a very story based. This you love story based games.
Yes.
I will say that for at least the Uncharted game or games that I played, it felt short. I don't really.
4. Okay.
If that was the one.
Yeah,
that I
for
played.
the most recent one.
I don't think I played the most recent one.
4.
It's been quite some time.
4 was the most recent. Then there was a standalone DLC with the.
When did 4 come out?
4 came out in 2017, 2016, 2017.
Oh, then it's possible.
Okay.
But anyway, but like also those type of games, those are the ones that I pick up first, where it's you kind of have like this little area that you have, and then it does like a cutscene where you press like circle to miss something.
There's a couple of those, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what are they called? They're called action sequences.
Yeah. No hate towards those.
Yeah.
Whatsoever, but those aren't my forte, or those are my favorite type of games.
Okay.
So God of War.
God of War. Like, yeah. There is I am getting this for both of us because I want to play this game with you. I want you to experience it. We're getting a 4K remaster of it for PlayStation 5 Until Dawn. We're gonna, or not Until Dawn. Was it Until Dawn? It was Until Dawn, but it's not co-op. But I'm still gonna get it for you because you need to experience it.
Okay,
that's what it is. I'm used to it because that studio makes co-op games.
Yeah.
That's just the only one that's not co-op. Until Dawn is an incredible game. If you're a story whore like I am, you don't really care too much about the gameplay. It's more about the experience. Detroit Become Human, Until Dawn. Gotta play those games. They're incredible. Especially Detroit Become Human. I don't know why we don't have a next-gen version of that game.
I played a little bit of it. I didn't really care for it.
So, completely understandable. Yeah. Most of the time in the game, your controller's right here and your hands are right here.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm like, what am I doing here?
Like I said, they're just fantastic movie films. Movie games. Love them.
I just remembered something. A shout out to Zach Carlisle, because he, I think he put on his story. He hasn't like actually posted it yet, I think, but he did a little piece for us.
I saw that.
For a split second.
Put it up right here. But I loved it.
I got to see it once, and then when I looked back, it was gone. Because again, I thought he put on his story or something.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I loved it. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can get a high res version of it from him, and I'll put it up on the stream. It was awesome looking.
Speaking of games too, I saw that on a PlayStation Sparking Zero was available for pre-order. And like I just got paid yesterday, and I'm like, I go ahead and did it. And then after I did, it's like, okay, available download in October. I'm like, wait a minute, I didn't realize it's gonna be that long. I can't wait.
I'm just glad it's this year.
Yeah.
What I'm really excited about is 5v5. That's what I'm really excited about. We talking all out gang war. Okay, can you imagine the insanity? It's just like 10 Kamehamehas going off on the screen. It's gonna crash my system. It's going to be incredible. I can't wait. I'm excited. It's got a 160 character roster.
System fail error.
My computer's going to die.
Report.
I haven't pre-ordered it yet. I'm going to look into it more. If it's cross-play, I'll get it for PC. If not, I'll get it for PlayStation 5.
Okay.
So we can at least play.
Okay, number 3.
I can't wait. Sparking Zero.
Yeah.
The funny thing is, did you watch the PlayStation, the Summer Games Fest?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so I was watching it on the IGN channel on YouTube, and right after the Sparking Zero trailer dropped, 50% of the audience left.
Well, that's not surprising.
What
else did they show, though?
The Summer Games Fest was the only two things were Monster Hunter Wilds and it was Sparking Zero. Nobody gave a crap about anything else. And I agree. This year's Summer Game Fest was not good. It was boring. Jeff Keighley, it's getting to the point because even you remember E3?
Of course I know.
E3 was?
Of course.
Eventually got to the point where it just got so commercialized that it just failed. Nobody wanted to buy any tickets and go there anymore and watch stuff. I think this is where it's going to head because, I mean, it started last year where they invited a ton of celebrities. I don't want to see celebrities. I want to see developers go up there and talk about their games and show us that they have passion for their game.
Right.
No, now we got The Rock coming out, which I love The Rock. Okay, fine. Jason Momoa. we care to see is Keanu Reeves, and he wasn't even there. And Cyberpunk's done, so there's no reason to see him anymore. We don't want celebrities. We want to see nerdy dudes on stage or chicks talking about their games that they love, and they want us to buy.
Pretty sure they don't want to be called chicks, Michael.
Wonderful female counterparts.
That works.
That's what I want to see talk about it. And be, I want to see the passion. I'm like, okay, well, that person obviously cares about their game, right? Let me go check it out. And if it's something I like, I'll pre-order it. I don't need Jason Momoa going up on stage going, hey, guys, check out Suicide Squad, man.
Part 5.
Kill the Justice League. No, I don't care.
I don't
care.
Celebrities
like don't care. They take $1 million check and they leave. They don't care. God, man, I'm so fucking tired. Jeff Keighley out for this. And Jeff Keighley went on Twitter that night and he goes, guys, what did you think of the live show? Good or bad? 80% was. So it's like,
ooh, we don't care.
We don't care. Stop bringing these fucking celebrities. I'm tired of seeing it. I remember the first game show was awesome. They had a Ghost of Tsushima was like the big one, and they had some guy come out and used a Japanese flute, played a beautiful song, and it was incredible. And then we got an in-depth view on that, and then the newest stuff for No Man's Sky, which by the way is an incredible game. It's usually like $10 now, guys. Pick it up.
It's that cheap because it's that bad.
Right here, I'm looking at another one. He just asked again yesterday, how would you grade today's Summer Game Fest live show? 40% D or below.
Ooh.
Like, what? I know there's not much games coming out, but it'd probably help if you didn't have all this fluff and shit.
All this fluff and stuff.
And then, go out there with your guys, here's my gay pride flag. We love gay people. We don't need you guys. The gay pride flag on their logo, but guess what? When you go to PlayStation, Arab Emirates, they don't have it on there. Why do you only care about it here but nowhere else? Because they're fake. They're bullshit. People are tired of these companies' fake bullshit. Bethesda does the same thing too. They'll put their gay pride flag, but then we can't do it in the Middle East. The Middle East profiles, they can't put them up on there. It's just bullshit. People are just tired of bullshit, and they keep getting called out on it, and they're not doing anything about it. They don't fucking care.
Okay.
Sorry, I ran it a little bit there.
You usually do.
Just fucking tired of these hypocrites. I am so fucking sick of being a woman in the gaming community. All right, well.
Me too, Michael.
I mean, oh my God, not the comments solidifying the frustration by men being sexist. Dude, look at this. These people are so chronically online. It's terrible.
Is this what it's come to?
Ugh, I hate people. Anyways, so, but yeah, I wish it was a little bit better this year. But Sparking Zero looked great. We got that Fusion trailer a week ago. It was cool seeing Go Tanks. I'll probably be playing a lot of Go Tanks.
Oh yeah, of course.
And they teased Go Tanks going to be in the new Dragon Ball Super manga, so we'll see. It'd be great to see him. But Beast Gohan,
them,
Piccolo, Orange Piccolo are probably the main characters I'll be playing.
I'll be playing those different characters at different times because that's what I do.
Screw it, yeah. Play them all.
Well, not all of them. I'll have like a main 10 probably.
Yamcha?
Probably not.
I want to know why every time there's a Dragon Ball fighting game,
Wolfbane fist your butt.
Yeah, why is Yamcha broken all the time? But in the anime, he gets murked 5 minutes into the. He's just.
Where's Yamcha? Oh, he's dead.
Oh, I'm not surprised. Should we wish him back? We'll wait till there's like 5 or 6 of them dead, then we'll wish them all back.
Do you have a sensu bean?
The funny thing
no.
The funny thing is, Tien spent his entire life continuing the trade, and he still wasn't stronger than Krillin. Krillin had like a couple kids, settled down, grew some hair, became a cop.
Tien's just coupling it up with Chaozu.
He's just naturally a better fighter than Tien, and it sucks, man. I love Tien so much.
Yeah.
But oh well, man. That's the writing, I guess. You know. Shout out to Kira.
That's what happens, Rip. You know. Maybe that third eye was blind. I wish you would step out from that ledge, my friend.
Our younger audience just went, what?
You just cut ties with all the lies that you've been living in. Man, if you don't want to see me again, I will understand. Yeah, yeah. I was like, I'm just going to cut out at that point. Every boy, I bet to insane. I see over a secret pain. Okay, no, we're not doing this.
Wish you would step out from that ledge, my friend. I love that scene has become so iconic now. Everybody does it now. I love it.
Somebody called me a yes man at work the other day, and I was like, but I'm no Jim Carrey.
Oh, yes man was another good one.
Zooey Deschanel.
He killed a lot of movies in the 2000s.
He did.
Like Fun with Dick and Jane.
Yep.
That movie was insanely funny. But yeah, let me do before we end it here, let me do am I the
if you want.
Am I the bumhole?
My bunghole. Did you hear that?
What was the timing on that? Am I the a-hole for telling my wife I'm not watching her best friend's baby for an entire week while they go away? Well, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Why is it you?
What?
Doesn't she have family?
Do you know how?
If you could have gone higher pitch at the end of it.
Love it. Shout out to all the Home Improvement fans. I really, I really like to know if I'm the asshole. No, dude, you didn't even have to come here. You should have already known. Ooh, I'm not an asshole. Asshole for this wife. This because my wife really made me feel like one. Just for background, I've been a stay-at-home parent since my wife gave birth about 3 months ago. She's the breadwinner. Okay. She also has one daughter from before we were together. Okay.
Previous marriage.
Married twice. Okay. Terrible woman. Who is about 3 years old now. My wife decided to go on a trip. Wait. Her daughter is 3 years old from the previous marriage? You know what? You're right. I shouldn't judge because we don't know. Maybe the husband died or something. My wife decided to go on a trip, hopefully, trip with her best friend for 7 days and told her friend that I wouldn't mind watching her daughter the entire week without even asking me. My wife does this kind of thing all the time. My mom did this too. Like, sign me up for church crap. When I told her I didn't want to do it, she kind of threw a hissy fit like she does often, saying she has wanted to take this trip with her. Okay, pay for a babysitter. Well, no, that's not even a
pay
thing.
For boarding. Just board the child.
Just throw them in a hotel by themselves, throw some Skittles on the floor. They'll be fine. Often saying she wanted to take this trip with her friend for the longest time, and it's selfish of me not to do this for her best friend because, Jesus, is a long sentence. If I didn't watch the child, even they can't go. So I agreed, thinking that I was an asshole, but it's been about a day now, and this is really hard. The child? How young's the child? How old is your wife's friend child? Regardless of the answer, not the asshole.
Not the asshole.
Yeah. Her French child is 15 months.
Then you're not going on the trip.
Bro, if it was like the same age as my 3-year-old, I'd be like, I hate you, but fine. At least she's got a friend with her. 15 months?
Yeah.
And yes, It's a pattern. She takes me for granted all the time. Probably because you're a stay-at-home parent, and much like the breadwinner, you always see that dynamic with the breadwinner. Like, I make the money, so you do what I say. That's not how that works, people. They're their own human. A 15-month-old? WTF. Maybe I'm wrong here, but
WTF.
I'd leave my young child. I wouldn't leave my young child with close family. Yeah, I wouldn't even do that either. Like, they're still growing. 15, bro. A year and 3 months. That's insane. And someone who wouldn't be outnumbered 2-1, possibly 3-1, because you're watching the 3-year-old, the newborn, the 15-month-old.
So 3.
There's 3 kids.
No, I can't do that by myself.
Yeah, well, stay-at-home parent since my wife gave birth 3 months ago. Yeah, so a 3-month-old, 15-month-old, and a 3-year-old. Are you insane? Are you insane, dude?
The best thing out being a woman.
Stay-at-home parents could do that, but if that's something like you gradually grow up to, you don't just sit there and have 2 kids and then all of a sudden get one thrown on you and be like, okay, I can do it.
Yeah.
Not the asshole. Watching her 2 while she is on break with her friend is one thing. True. Watching your own kids makes sense.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
That's fine.
But
even though I would never allow my spouse to go on a vacation by themselves, that's fucking weird. Not the asshole, not your kid, not your responsibility. That's true. Find out where her mother is, drop her off.
Oh.
Find out where grandma is, right?
Yeah,
Whoa, what? It was dark.
Well, I mean, one way or the other, you're going on vacation, sweetheart.
Just throw the kid in a room, throw some kicks on the ground, and leave him alone.
A few pieces of a cereal.
Just some kicks, you know? God, I love kicks, man.
There's some good. Gotta have my pops.
Gotta have my pops.
Gotta have my pops.
Dude, we are 8. We are
8.
We really showing our age a lot this episode.
Yeah,
that's
fine.
I guarantee.
Wait, how? Who are you?
You talk about the fucking gotta have my pops.
Gotta have my pops. What up, bam?
They're great.